Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to talk to you about this. Focusing on symptoms is ignoring the cause. So I'll get to that in a second. Shooting inside today because there's been rain happening on and off, thunderstorms, and don't want to get caught in the rain, and plus everything's soaking wet out there. So, nice quiet indoor video. Hope everybody's doing well, enjoying their weekend. All right. So, focusing on symptoms is ignoring the cause. All right. And I know it's extremely easy to say, oh no, what's going on? 13 years, my back. And even though I knew about Sarno, even though I knew about his mind-body approach, think psychological, talk to your brain, all that kind of stuff, at the same time I was still like, oh, my back. And so you're allowed to notice your symptoms, for sure. You will notice them. I have never once said, ignore your symptoms. And yet I see people commenting, yeah, I'm trying to ignore my symptoms. It's not working. Of course it's not working. You can't ignore pain. You can't ignore other physical ailments or symptoms. It's not possible. Symptoms are designed to get your attention. So don't try to ignore them. The key is to respond to them with clarity, knowing what they are, what's causing them. See the cause word, and know how to respond. Teach your brain that you're okay. All right? It's a false alarm. So by staring at the symptoms and trying to fix your symptoms all day long, you're not paying attention to the cause. And even once you have kind of picked up this mind-body concept, and even my concept of teach yourself safety, if you're doing it to get rid of your symptoms, you're close. You're going in the right direction. But if you, every time you remind yourself, I'm good, and then you check, how are my symptoms, how's my pain, you're still focused on the symptom. You're still focused on the pain. Outcome independence is a word that's thrown around a good bit in this mind-body community, but it's important because as long as we're focused on the on the symptom, the pain or whatever other symptom you've got going on, the brain's going to still keep them wired, right? You hear the thunder? I don't know if you did. Hopefully you did. We want to focus on the cause. The cause is when your brain perceives danger, it turns on a symptom. Sometimes it's pain. Sometimes it's dizziness. Sometimes it's reflux. Sometimes it's POTS, like the fast heart rate, dizziness, sweaty hands, nauseous tummy, nausea. Could be anything. Migraines, body pains, anywhere throughout the body can be all TMS. It's not just one place. Can't tell you how much time I have to spend talking to people and trying to convince people that just because your pain is somewhere, it's still TMS. TMS can affect any part of the body. It can create almost any type of symptom. Why? Because perceived danger in the brain are what creates it. TMS is not body part specific. TMS is not just for back pain. Yeah, I know. Sarno's first books were healing back pain and mind over back pain. Got it. Because that's what he was experiencing in his clinical trial because he was kind of a back pain doctor. But he expanded it in his next two books. And what we've learned is that any type of symptom can be learned by the brain when it perceives danger and it's given enough attention. So what we really want to do is, as much as possible, and I know it's challenging, not focus and stare at the symptom or the pain. Because the more you talk about it, the more you focus on it, the more you try to fix it, the more you're keeping it around. What we want to do is focus on engaging in life, whatever that looks like for you. Even if your life is fairly small now or fairly limited now, there are things you can do besides thinking about your symptoms and your pain and your worries and your anxieties and all that stuff. We want to start engaging in the outside world and disengaging from this hyper focus on the symptoms, right? Because when you're focused on the symptoms, you're ignoring the cause. The cause is simply this: a brain that's operating perfectly, but it's just operating on bad data, misinformation, and fear. So let's focus on the cause, which is, every time I notice my symptoms, I should remind myself, well, that must mean that my brain is perceiving some type of danger. Even if you weren't thinking fearful thoughts, that's okay. The subconscious can absolutely turn on symptoms without your conscious bringing it into fruition, right? The subconscious is running the show. Yes, sometimes fearful thoughts and worrying, oh God, I had a good day yesterday, I hope today's the same, I hope it doesn't come back. And then if symptoms come back, we go, oh no, here it comes, oh no, it's going to be a horrible day, Yeah, our conscious mind can absolutely fuel the fire, right? But even if you feel like symptoms came out of nowhere, Dan, I don't get it. I was in a good mood, I was doing something I was engaged in, and all of a sudden, whammo, right? It happens. It just means your subconscious is picking up danger somewhere. So when we understand the true cause of this stuff, it becomes much more straightforward to go, so I'm not going to spend the next 4 hours Googling my symptoms. Yeah, because that'll just add more fear. I'm not going to spend the next 3 hours talking to my friend about what's going on with me pain-wise or symptom-wise. No, I'm not going to sit there laying in bed terrified, ruminating on what does my life look like if I never get better. That's not productive. Why? Because the cause is the brain perceiving danger. So if your thinking, acting, behavior is confirming the danger and the fear, don't be surprised if the symptoms stick around, right? So what we want to do is acknowledge, okay, this hurts, got it. But I know exactly what it is. I know there's a solution. I'm capable of implementing it. And I'm in the process of doing that right now by watching these videos, but more importantly, implementing the concepts that I teach. Calm reassurance, clarity, certainty, knowing what it is, doing the assessments if you're still in doubt, right? Choosing how you respond to symptoms, freaking out less, calm reassurance, ideally indifference. So what if I hurt today? I've got a 100% track record making it through a bad day. I'll make it through today too. Dial down the fear. We do that with accurate knowledge and a decision to no longer play into the symptom and the fear that symptoms can create for us. And when I say can create, it's because they don't have to create a lot of fear. When you realize what's going on, it becomes easier to kind of see the symptom and go, I know what's going on. My brain's perceiving some element of danger. Now here's the point, you don't need to figure it out. If you can, and you say, yeah, I just got done with a long bike ride yesterday and today the pain's up. My brain must have perceived that bike ride and my normal muscle soreness or fatigue today to be dangerous, and therefore it raised the alarm. And then when the symptoms started going up, my reaction to the symptoms going up being, oh no, what happened? Why is this going on? The fear that we can throw at any increase in symptoms can cause them to increase more and stick around longer. It's all perceived danger, folks. It really is. And so, focus on the cause, which is brain perceiving danger. The solution is always saying to the brain, teaching the brain, showing the brain through your actions, thoughts, behaviors, emotions, I'm really not in danger. I got this. It's a false alarm. Focus on the cause so that the solution is appropriate. If you're always trying to fix the symptom or focus on the symptom, or using ice patches, heat patches, pain creams, you name it, whatever, thousands of different type of medical, physical treatments, you're always saying, it doesn't matter why the symptoms are here, but I got to fix the symptom. As long as you're doing that, it's not likely the symptoms will turn off. May you get a little bit of a benefit, temporary? Yeah, sure. But that's not a cure. You know where the cure lies? teaching this scared, misinformed brain that you're actually okay. So, a focus on the symptoms is ignoring the cause. Consistently, when you notice your symptoms, which you will, you can't ignore them. When you notice your symptoms, turn your attention towards the cause. And if the cause is perceiving danger, the brain perceiving danger, then how do I counteract that with safety? That's the answer. So, love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.